It's yapping time.
AI. What hasn't been said already about AI? I haven't heard it put this way, but to me, AI is our own form of created chaos. We have birthed our own form of chaos in the entire world. And I'm putting it like that because in the thumbnail I used the Witch of Izalith from Dark Souls, which in the story, she created chaos in the world because she was desperate to bring back the first flame. And to me, I also could compare that to how this world created all of these apps like Sora and ChatGPT to just keep the wheel spinning, keep the rats in the race forever, because maybe the government just realized that a lot of people are waking up to a lot of the BS that was put into the boomers of like that drinking is bad, smoking is bad, gambling is bad, having too many partners is bad, being careless, going outside is bad. Just people are being more educated than ever because of the mistakes of the past. And that's great, of course, because I feel like I'm also one of those people that have lived as long as I have because thanks to the internet showing me all of these horrible things that have happened to other people. But it's not necessarily their fault. It's just that they didn't have a technology in their time to show them what was wrong and how to avoid it. So AI has done nothing but damage the status quo and life as we know it, and it's only begun. It's only just begun, and that's the worst thing to realize about it, is that it's only going to get worse. Like, of course, to these corporations, they see it as like, oh, it's only gonna get better because they're already rich and they have everything they need. They don't care about the average person's struggles right now. They just want to screw them over even more by just eventually having an entire store completely robotic with absolutely no soul. Like literally not a single soul in the entire store or warehouse or whatever the case may be. And that's just a really grim reality. And it's truly dystopian. It truly is dystopian. There's no other way to really describe it. And I want to give an example of a store that I've seen for myself that has already implemented this whole concept of being fully automated. And it's a store called Five Below, which is basically a dollar store, but instead of most things costing $1, it's just $5. I don't know if it's like every store now, but at least the one that I know of in my area, there is one or two people, but all they do now is just watch. They watch the store to just see, of course, if anyone's gonna steal. And it was just so lifeless. Of course, it was just lifeless because there was no interactions with people. People will just come and go. Must be, and the person that has to watch the self-checkouts, I don't even know if they're full-time, but I mean, if they are, they don't. I didn't see them have like a chair or anything. They just they just stood there, just watching over. Like, that just has to, that's more boring than being a lifeguard or any job where you have to monitor, or like, you know, like being a security guard or anything like that. Like, that just seems completely miserable. I've also seen on the internet before, like, I have no idea where this dollar store is, but I saw a random, like, this is like one of those rare cases where like a short stuck with me, but I saw a short of a Dollar General, I think it was, that had like 1 billion cameras on the roof, but not a single employee, not a single person in the entire store to watch over it. It was like just basically the entire store was like the roof was like basically just like a fly, like a fly's eye, you know, because it had like over 100 cameras, 100 eyes looking at every angle of the store. I wouldn't even be surprised if there were cameras like in the bathroom, dude. Like wherever. I have no idea how common that type of store is now for like Dollar Generals or just dollar stores, but like, wow, dude, like that was something else. I couldn't believe that even exists. Just what a joke, man. But yeah, so these corporations are really just betting everything on AI, and just they really just are so greedy to the point where they just don't want to pay people livable wages anymore. And now they just want to lay people off. And I feel like a big reason why I almost got speed ran into getting fired from my job is because I think they were actually at a point where they were wanting to just get rid of cashier employees, because everyone else that works in my store for the most part is a manager. And it's just maybe they had something happen in the store, and the district manager probably was like, oh yeah, no, like we can hold off on that because they realize like how much help they need for the holiday season. So I feel like I'm gonna call it right now, but I have a bad feeling that by December or January, I'm probably definitely gonna get laid off from that job. But I'm trying really hard. I'm just like, all you can really do is hope. All you can do is hope that that these jobs aren't fake. They're not ghost jobs. And it's just a lot of BS just stacked on top of each other right now. And that's why I'm just so bitter and just venting at this point on the internet, because I don't know who else to talk to. Like, my parents are also just really tired and frustrated about everything, and it's like they're recently retired, so I mean that probably just there's not much else to be said with that, because I mean if I was to retire, or if the average person is to retire, they also just want to really just shut themselves off from the world's problems, because it's too much. It's too much. Like I feel terrible for boomers, and just the way that life is, that we have to, like, to me it just seems like a sacrifice. Like, even if you have kids or not, it just seems like such a burden just to live life, just keep having to stomach all of the BS and for 40 years. And it's just, I don't know, man. Like, we were made for much more than this. But that's about it. See ya.